Welcome to the Radical Audacity Podcast. I'm Tiffany Kane, your host. On this podcast, you are going to meet people that walk their own path, live life on their own terms, let go of other people's rules and expectations and the shoulds in life, and instead live life in their own truth, integrity, and authenticity. This podcast will give you the inspiration you need to live your own radically audacious life. Enjoy the episode. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Radical Audacity. I'm Tiffany Kane, the Heck Yes Coach, and I am here to talk to you about something pretty amazing that happened to me just this past week. So, my family went on a quick little road trip. We went to take my oldest to visit a college out of state, and it took around 6 hours to get out to where we were going. And we're driving, and there's a lot of traffic. And my little guy says, I need to go to the bathroom. Can we stop to go to the bathroom? And my partner, David, is driving, and he's like, sure, buddy. The next bathroom's up just a little ways. And so he's got his eyes peeled for when the bathroom is, and traffic is crazy all around. And there's, people going too slow, people going too fast, and it's just kind of crazy. So anyway, we pull off the freeway, go to the bathroom, get back on the freeway, and David says, oh no, while I was searching for a bathroom, I missed the turnoff for our next freeway. And he and I thought about it. He's like, well, I could turn around, but with all this traffic, it's probably a 20-minute detour to turn around and try to get back to the freeway we need to go on. Or there's this little road here. Maybe we could take this side road and get where we need to go. And so we agreed to do that. Let's do it. And so we went off the beaten path and took this little highway. I think it was Highway 89 or something like that. And it was a little 2-lane road, well paved. And it ended up being the absolute most beautiful detour we could possibly have gone on. I couldn't believe it. We were on that road maybe an hour and a half. It probably added maybe an extra 20 minutes to our commute, not much at all. And while we were on that road for an hour and a half, we maybe saw 5 other cars. I think there was a motorcycle and 2 or 3 other cars. We had the road to ourselves. And let me paint the picture for you, friends. And then I will tell you why I'm telling you this story, because there's a reason, there's a lesson here, there is a moral. So we're driving down this beautiful ribbon of a road. It actually looks like it was freshly paved. So it was beautiful, dark black ribbon of a road that undulated, like there was little ups and downs of hills. And we were going through the Arizona desert. But this was a part of the desert I had never seen before. Arizona has all of these things called washes. And basically, it's where in the monsoon season, when they get large amounts of rain, the water just kind of washes through the desert. And so this road had a whole bunch of washes. And so it was kind of up and down and up and down and up and down. And it is monsoon season. So the sky was incredible. It was this blue, vibrant blue with all of these clouds that were ranging in color from just this electric, vibrant white to this moody, dark gray. And it was spectacular. The sky looked so incredibly beautiful. And as we're driving, we start noticing that there are saguaro cactuses by the hundreds, maybe by the thousands. I had never seen anything like this before, you guys. By the thousands, there were so many of these saguaros. I had never seen them so beautiful. I'd never seen so many of them. And not to mention just the saguaros, there were also all kinds of other really beautiful cactus. I think it's cacti when you say it in the plural. It was spectacular. I had never seen scenery quite like this. And I've gone to Arizona quite a bit. We live in California, driving out to Arizona, not that hard. But there was just something about this scenery that we'd never seen before. And at one point, I turned to David. I'm like, oh, this is so beautiful. I know we're already a little bit behind schedule, but can we just pull over? I feel like I want to get out. I want to take some pictures. I want to look closer. I've never seen anything like this. So we do. We pull over and we get out and we're taking pictures. And it's just, oh, I posted it to my Instagram. Just the pictures are spectacular and vibrant and glorious. And we notice that it's like somebody had made almost like a little memorial there, a little campsite. They'd taken rocks and put in the numbers 2013 and made this little stack of rocks around the cactus. It was just magical. It was so special. And why am I telling you this story? I am telling you this story because we took a detour. We missed our turn. This so applies to life. I love metaphors. I love metaphors. I love when we can take something that happened in our lives and kind of turn it into a bigger life lesson. So here we were on the road, jam-packed with traffic, getting a little frustrated. The traffic was just terrible. And isn't life that way sometimes? We're on the road we think we need to be on, and it's just kind of frustrating. It's stop and go and people rushing around you and people slowing you down and it's kind of exhausting. And that's how life can be often when we're on the road we think we should be on. And then raise your hand if you have ever panicked because you missed the turn in the road you were supposed to go on. You're like, I was supposed to go here. I was supposed to do this thing, go to this college, take this course, meet this person, get this job, promotion, be in this relationship. And we think that there was a place we were supposed to be and we missed it. And how many of us have felt devastated that we missed it? Maybe it was a divorce. Maybe it was losing a job. Maybe it was losing a parent, losing some opportunity. Some way we did not take the turn we thought we were supposed to take. And yet, that detour, that little barely traveled road that we end up taking after we miss the turn ends up having the most spectacular experiences, spectacular views, spectacular lessons. And we never, ever would have gone down that path if we had not missed our turn. And if we had not missed our turn, we would have been on the same road as everybody else, still fighting the same traffic, still having the same frustrations. And it's the turns, it's the twists, it's the detours. That's what makes our lives so gloriously beautiful. I think you guys will agree with me. Pretty much every guest that I've had on this podcast, they have a story like that in their life where somehow life did not go the way they thought it was supposed to go. Sometimes it's devastatingly traumatic what happened to them. Sometimes it's a slight detour. But every single time when they take the opportunity to really look at this new path they're on, they see, there's really beautiful things here on this path. Let me take you back to that beautiful road in Arizona. We were heading up into the mountains. We were heading to Prescott, Arizona, which is where my son's college is that he's hoping to attend. And as we get higher up into the mountains, the rains do start coming. And I am not kidding, my friends. Probably for the last 30 to 40 minutes of our drive, there was a rainbow the entire time. And this beautiful rainbow was partially encircled by this gorgeous archway of clouds. So it was like this magical archway of clouds with this rainbow coming out of the middle of it. I've never seen anything like it. It was so incredibly beautiful. And that rainbow was with us the whole rest of our trip. And we would not have seen this rainbow if we didn't travel this way. We got into Prescott in a back route, not in the normal front route that we would have taken had we not missed our turn. And so this back route was so spectacular. The views were incredible. We had a rainbow the whole time, and we were just blown away. And so once again, when life gives you a detour, how do you think about this detour? How do you look at the detour? Does it become a beautiful experience for you? Or do you let it completely derail you and make you feel like a failure that you missed your turn? Do you try to turn around and go and find the path you were supposed to be on and fight the traffic and feel like you're swimming upstream and lose all that time and energy to try to find that road again? Or do you just take that off the beaten path road that can give you surprises? I would love to hear from you. Have you had experiences like this in your life where you take detours? I know I have many. As you guys know, the big giant detour that led to this podcast being created was me not getting a promotion that I really, truly thought I was qualified for and thought I would get. And it just made me realize I was on a road that wasn't mine. I was fighting traffic that was not the traffic I wanted to be in. And I ended up going down this unbeaten path. And I'm coming up on a year, you guys, very soon. I will be celebrating 1 year of this podcast. 1 year. And look what has changed in this past year. Look at the beautiful scenery and landscape and rainbows that have entered my life in this past year. I have made new friends, lifelong, beautiful, incredible friends that I respect so much, that have brought so much richness to my life that I never, ever would have met if I had stayed fighting the traffic on the road I did not belong on. It's a little bit of a winding path. It's a little bit of a different path, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm a little unsure exactly where this path is going to take me, and that's okay. I'm, traveling without a map right now, and I'm just having a blast making sure I pull over to the side to greet everybody I can and see all the experiences and just experience everything with open arms and joy and a sense of playfulness. I just got notification that I will be speaking at She Podcast Live in Washington, D.C. Yes, thank you very much. In October, I get to speak at the very conference that launched my career. This podcast started in August, and I went to my very first podcasting conference, She Podcast Live, last October. And I get to do it again, like this gorgeous full circle moment. I am going to be speaking at the conference that really got me going on this path. I'm kind of feeling like I might cry right now. Like it's just such a gorgeous turn of events. And I am crying. I'm sorry. I am emotional. I know I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I am emotional. It's just so beautiful. This turn of events, this change in direction, this path that I am on, I never could have dreamed this. I never could have dreamed how beautiful this path is and all of these incredible experiences that I'm having. I also just got featured in Shout Out LA magazine. Like I had an article written about me. I'm just blown away. I'm flabbergasted. I'm grateful. and just feel so happy, so happy that I got off that road. I am so happy. I really want to hear from you. How are you feeling? Are you stuck on a road where you feel like you're either somebody's going too slow in front of you and they're holding you back from where you need to be, or people are racing around you and not letting you change lanes and change direction the way you want? Do you need some help and support in finding your own unbeaten path? Do you need somebody with you trying to cheer you on and help you raise the volume of your voice? You have so much power inside you. Do you need someone just helping you to unlock that power and raise your voice and be seen and heard in this world? If that's you, if you want to roar, if you want to be seen, if you want to get off that crazy busy road and create your own path, I am here for you. I am starting a small group mastermind of just a select group of women that I will be coaching to helping them raise the power of their voice. And women that are part of this mastermind will also have the opportunity to join me and a fellow coach in a retreat that we are putting together. In January, February, we're going to be putting together a retreat in a beautiful, warm, tropical location where we can all get together and really work together on raising the power of our voice. Does this sound like something you want? Does that sound like the unbeaten path that you would like to be on? If so, reach out to me. Check in the show notes. There is an application to apply for the mastermind group. It is by application only, and I am taking just a very small group of people. So click on the show notes, find that application, come and join this beautiful, glorious mastermind, and let's work together. I would love to be on this journey with you. Now, let's raise the power of your voice and make sure you are seen and heard. Have a beautiful day.